Okay, we're over here getting some stuff from Papa's and Granny's basements for the hog house. Granny's keeping us supplied with cookies, and we're gonna go do some work on the hog houses. We've arrived. Granny, the molasses cookie was amazing, so thank you very much for that. We're gonna check on the pigs here, see how they're doing this morning. Hi guys. Still waking up. Hello y'all. Good morning, or maybe, I don't know. Yep, it's 11:51. I can still say good morning. So today is Tuesday. We're gonna be working on the hog houses again today. So if you watched the last video, you kind of know what's going on. We had been renting our hog houses out. We have 3 hog houses, 1 over here at our place. We have 2 over at Papa's and Granny's over there. We had been renting them out. We're no longer renting them out, so we're gonna start running them again. But they needed some work done to them before they were ready to put pigs in them. So we spent last week getting both of the hog houses, can you pin that back, ready over at Papa and Granny's house. And so we got pigs in them on Friday. We're having pigs put in our hog house this coming Friday. So trying to get this ready. We did quite a bit of work down here yesterday. And then the big job today is working on water lines. So these are the water lines. A bunch of these T's were broken off. We got those fixed yesterday. But the water lines that run down here, right here, they had water sitting in them over winter, and they froze and busted the water lines. So you can see right there, this one has already been welded several years ago, but there's a split right there. It's in almost every water line down here. It's pretty bad. Let's see here. There's a lot of them. See right here, this one has been welded before. This one, pretty bad. So all down here, there are cracks all in the water lines, and that's going to require welding those, try and get that fixed, which is quite a difficult job, not a very fun job. And there's a lot of it to do. So that's something that we're kind of dreading, but that's what we're going to be working on today, because this needs to be ready to go for pigs by Friday. Ready to go means we need food, water, and heat. That's the necessities. That's what we're trying to get done. And then once we got that, we can get pigs in here and continue to improve everything that needs work from there. So worked on this quite a bit yesterday. We're going to be working on it some more today. Emma's weed eating right now because it's that time of year again that the yard needs to be mowed and weed eated and caught up with pretty frequently. So she's working on that, and we're working in the hog house. I wanted to jump into the video real quick here and explain about what happened with the water lines. So we started working on them ourselves. It was definitely going to be a big job, and we weren't quite sure if we could do it ourselves or not. There were, as you saw, very big splits in the water line just going down. Every feeder had at least one split, sometimes multiple, so it was a mess. But what we did eventually, we had to actually have a guy. He's done a bunch of welding for us in the past. He's very, very good at welding. We went over and talked to him that afternoon, and we didn't give him a ton of notice, but he was able to get over here and help us. It was little bit of a time crunch because we had pigs coming in on Friday and we needed the water lines ready. So he was able to get over here and get those done the next day. He did a lot of them the next afternoon, and then he came and finished up the day after that. So it got done pretty quickly. So now that we have the water lines fixed, the feeders are going, and the heaters are all going, it is time for the pigs to come in. He loves me. So we got the pigs unloaded into the hog house over here at the farm, and then I have a little video clips of the chores that we've been doing over at the pigs that we unloaded a video or two ago over at the hog houses at Papa's and Granny's, and how they're doing and the work that we've been doing in those hog houses. Oh, he does not like being touched. No, he doesn't. Ready? Ready? Wow. So basically what has happened here is we had water lines start leaking, whether that was this T busting off, cracks up there, it just started leaking and it filled up these hoppers, feed hoppers, all with water. So now the feed is soaking wet. So this all has to be cleaned out and we have to fix the water lines and it's a mess. So we've cleaned out I don't know how many of these already this morning, and that was just in the one building. Now we're down here in this one and we're starting off strong in this one. We got 3 of these hoppers filled with water already. So it's honestly a mess, but we're getting there. Just got to keep working at it. Yeah, it's a very messy job. I'm covered in pig feed, but you know, we're just doing what we have to get these buildings back up to where they should be. That is going to be it for the hog houses for now, but I do have a few other miscellaneous things to show you about what's been going on the farm. And one of those things is going to be planting Milo. So we decided to plant a little patch of Milo or sorghum, and the reason that we did that is kind of just for our own enjoyment. We thought it would be nice to have a little patch of pheasant habitat that hopefully the pheasants will enjoy, and that will be good for them. So we got out our 8-row planter and we planted a little patch of Milo with that. And the last thing that I have to show you guys is going to be spraying corn. So if you remember back before planting, we sprayed the first pass of beans, the pre-emergent spray onto those, but it worked out well we did tillage over the corn ground right before we planted, that it was not going to need sprayed before we planted. So it might actually only need 1 round of spraying this year. We'll just kind of see. We might have to spray it again later, but we just now had to do our first pass of spraying over the corn. So we're gonna see if we need to spray it again later on, and then we'll have to spray the beans again as well. But for now, this is gonna be our first pass of spray over the corn. I got a little bit of footage of getting the sprayer set up for that. We had to switch the spray nozzles from 10 gallons an acre to 20 gallons an acre nozzles. So getting a little bit of prep done, and then we also got some drone footage of spraying. So I think you guys will enjoy that. that is going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a little bit of miscellaneous to keep you guys updated on what's been going on. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.